Jessie.
Hi, Jill.
How are you today?
Tired.
Tired. I wonder why. Can you tell us about your image?
So this is my son. His name is Owen Patrick. He is 4 months and 3 weeks. And he's the reason I'm tired all the time, but I am okay because I love him.
What is the biggest change in your life since Owen came on the scene?
Personally, I'm much more sensitive to things than I was before. So I'm finding that I'm much more cuddly and sentimental about things that I was like, I didn't really care about before.
It flicked an emotional switch, huh?
It kind of did.
Yeah.
Pat makes fun of me a little bit. Like, oh, Miss Robot's gone.
That's funny. So it's interesting in my life, because I have kids and then grandkids now, it's like a concentric circle to me is added, and you all of a sudden have other people to care for and, that react to you. So you can't just be in this lane. So best thing you'll ever do.
Yeah.
He is just gorgeous. So how did you end up working for Neisschloss and Fleming?
So my journey is kind of funny. I took it as a temporary position to just be an enroller when I first started, and I was just enrolling apps that we were getting, mostly United Healthcare apps, and then it was sort of offered to me to kind of stay on, and I was like, well, I could do this for a little longer. I had originally been at a hospital. I was working on a stroke unit, so I was like, this is kind of a nice change. I'll just stay here a little bit longer. And 9 years later, I'm still here. So.
Wow. And what is your title today? What do you do at NNF?
So today I am the project manager on the sales side of the house. I handle anything that the sales team needs, pretty much. Lead programs, co-op, Neisschloss events, agent events, agency transfers, anything like that.
So you're one employee here. We have a couple, but that have done so many different positions, and you've crossed over the river that we like to say exists here at NNF between sales and service, but you can see both sides. So we want our agents to know that a lot of our employees have that perspective to understand, the aggressive sales, I want the money, to making sure the paperwork is all there and that everything's taken care of. So that's really valuable, and I think you know that, right?
I think it's the best part for me because I understand the why behind a lot of the sales stuff, and I can see the reason we need the paperwork and the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and it's a nice little gentle reminder sometimes, like, hey, we need to do this.
Yeah, because if they don't, everything ends up falling off and they're back in the service pit anyway asking commission questions. So that's pretty cool. So thank you for all you do for NNF, and the way that you've learned so many positions, been truly valuable. So we're going to play our game. Are you ready?
All right.
I'm going to give you 3 words, and you, on the first one, just give me one word that comes into your head. You ready?
Okay.
The first one is happy.
Owen.
So you're like Ian with his baby. Every answer was Bennett. That's so funny. All right. The second word is office.
New.
Okay, what can you say about our new office compared to our old?
It's 1,000% better than the old one.
Yeah.
From the atmosphere to the facility to the journey, it's actually shorter for me. So that's kind of a little bonus.
Yeah.
It smells a lot better.
Jessie, you were one of the people that we had some moisture issues in some of our moisture and mold issues in some of our corners. So yeah, we've definitely upped our game, and I think the best thing is that we're all together in one room and we can approach each other, which was very hard in our own old place because we were in 2 buildings. All right, your last word is service.
Ooh, service. I think of agencies when I think of service because that was such a big part of what I did for the agencies, was the service and making sure they had everything and getting what they needed and just sort of being the fix-it people. So that's sort of what I correlate the service to.
That's cool, because I think we're the intermediary, and I think a lot of agents specifically don't understand how the NNF can help them through business. But with agencies, it's very important that you get your key person in the agency to make sure that you're assisting and everything's flowing. So we appreciate all your effort on that. And thank you for all you do here at NNF.
Thanks, Jill.
You're welcome.